Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. I asked my girlfriend, hey, you mind if I make a video? And she said, I mind if you act fat. So I promise that during this video I will not be acting fat at all. God, I love donuts. Donuts are just the best.
You're not even eating donuts.
I'm not even eating them. I just can't help thinking about them. Much in the way a fat person might.
You're so mean.
Am I really? Am I mean? I must be mean. Well, anyway, we're up against Kamina the Mage. I'm the rogue. Got 2 wins. It was a little close both games, but I do enjoy playing this deck. I could keep both 4-drops for some turn 3 shenanigans, but I think it's better just to mulligan those and try to get another 2-drop. Yep. Okay, so it's interesting here. This thing has a very small chance of living against a mage when I'm going second. If she plays a 1-drop, that could kill it. If she has a Frostbolt or a Flame Cannon, that'll kill it. If she plays a 2-drop, that'll kill it. There's a lot that will kill it. But if it somehow survives, then this thing will give it a buff, and that will give me a nice advantage. Because these guys are mechs, as I have forgotten to my detriment a few times. Now, if she does play a 3-2, I could make a dagger and play this on turn 3 and try to kill it, but I think that's actually a mistake, because I'll end up taking some damage. I'll take 3 damage when it hits me, another 3 when I kill it, so that's 6 damage right off the bat. And by the time I get a benefit out of this, it's just not going to be worth it. So I could actually coin into a Crusader. That would give me an advantage. Then on turn 3, I don't think that's actually worth it. Let's just play the Barber. So I could have coined a dagger on turn 1. Actually, I don't know why I didn't do that. Why didn't I do that? Didn't I say that's a good, decent thing to do when you got these things? Oh my god, that could actually cost me the game. If I lose, it might be because I chose not to coin. If I'd coined daggered, she played this, I played this, I kill it. Oh, then she would have had the golem, and I would have been screwed anyway. Oh, she didn't kill my auto barber. Wow. All right. Well, here, let's try this out. This is risky. It's very risky because I'm going to take extra damage. But I feel like if she's going to play this game, I might as well play it right there with her. Alright, she gets a huge Twilight Drake. Kills my Iron Sensei, and then keeps on whacking me in the face. Alright, how do we do this? Well, I could go for Fan of Knives to finish this off. Coin Dagger to finish that off. Unfortunately, if I do that, this thing still kills my Auto Barber. But I could just accept that trade. Wait, no, this thing comes back. Right. There's no great way of doing this, is there? If I had a dagger in hand, I could Fan of Knives coin Blade Flurry. I could sap the Drake. Alright, let's try this. I'm going to sap the Drake. I am going to kill that. And do I coin for a Crusader? I don't think that's worth it. Let's just dagger out and kill the first iteration of the Golem. So now she has a choice. She can replay the Drake. She can ping this, which will stop her from playing the Drake. If she replays the Drake, she'll use the damaged Golem to kill off my Barber. All in all, my decision to do this thing was probably a mistake. Well, she decides not to play the Drake, which I guess I'm okay with. Unfortunately, now I'm in a bit of trouble because I'm going to start to take some serious damage. As tempting as it is to wait for the coin to give me a card from the auctioneer, I think that would be a mistake here. I think I need to get some more board presence going. If I'm going to go down to 18 health versus a mage with 6 cards, I really need to make sure that I have the board presence to back that up. Now she can play the Drake and then ping this as well. And I don't have any good answers to that Drake. Boy, this is going to cost 8 mana. I'm just screwed. I really don't think I played this right at all. I think I just messed it up from the very beginning. I should have just coined the dagger, and then that could have been a totally different game. Whoa! She decides to go for this. Why not kill the bear? Well, this opponent is giving me every chance she can possibly come up with to try to help me win. I guess I'm going to play Sea Giant because she didn't kill all this stuff off. I will kill this because this thing is going to get pinged. There's no point running the bear into the Drake, so we'll just hit her face. Again, I think my opponent's still fine here. She has 7 cards to my 6, soon to be 7. Granted, I got this 8/8, but she kills my bear, so she's actually up a card. until this 8/8 catches up. If she can kill this with a polymorph, then yeah, she can polymorph and then ping off the sheep. A Noyatron's a pretty good answer to this Sea Giant. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way that I can. Well, let's see. I can actually dagger, Fan of Knives, hit this thing, and Blade Flurry to get rid of this Tron, which will let my Sea Giant, you know, kill this. Another option is I could just assassinate, and then dagger, and then just kill off the Noyatron, going down to 17 health, going down to 13 health. Alright, let's try this. It's a real shame that the Drake does not die to Blade Flurry. Do I let the Sea Giant get frozen? Ah, jeez. I think I have to kill the harder hitting creature. I just have to hope that she decides to hit the Sea Giant and ping it, rather than hitting my face. I think if she goes for the face, she's going to win this game. Oh, she has a really good way of killing my Sea Giant. Ouch. Well, I think this opponent actually played badly, but I think I played worse. It's just all entirely on me here that this game went the way it did. So, can't afford to play Sprint, can't afford to play this. I have to play this thing that leaves me without anything to do. It's a horrible use of turn 8. I'm totally screwed here. But it's entirely my doing. Could have played that very differently, starting from turn 1, and then even during the game, I should have just probably traded my Auto Barber for the Sorcerer's Apprentice and called it a day. Darn. Alright, so she's actually going to run both her creatures into that, which is good, because that saves me some damage. Oh, geez. Well, there's the War Golem, so I can't play anything besides Assassinate unless I top deck something that's playable. Okay. And I do get something playable. The odds of that mattering are very slim. But, you know, when you're losing, you gotta play crap. This is what I get for making fun of fat people. Oh, shame on me. Well, she has 10 mana to work with, a fistful of cards. I'm down on the brink of death. I don't think there's really any way I could win this. I don't have anything anymore that can clear the board. I would have needed like oil and Blade Flurry. And we get the oil, but we don't have the flurry anymore. So that's that. Why am I doing this? I don't know. There's really no point in doing it. Hiya! Bam! Alright. Well, I'm going to give her a well played, because she wasn't playing it right, but I was playing it worse. So relative to me, she played well. And that's how the games end. Would I have won that if I'd played right? I don't know. I think she did have a strong order of cards, and I had a pretty subpar one. But if I had coined out the dagger on turn 1, she played the Apprentice, I play the Barber, I kill the Apprentice. She plays the Golem. I can kill the Golem with the Barber, and then finish off with the dagger. I think I had the Scarlet Crusader in my hand by that point. I mean, it really would have been a very different game. And I think maybe I should have done that. Alright, we have the coin again. I don't think I need the Owl or the Blade Flurry early on, but I'll keep this because I might not get anything better. Alright, we get the Zombie Chow, and potentially this is a very scary hand. Let's see what this guy has in store, because this is potentially really good, especially against Paladins who don't have any early removal. We got turn 2 Spider Tank, turn 3 Iron Sensei, and most things a Paladin can play right here are not going to let him kill a Spider Tank. I've got this to clear out stuff like this. Well, this could, of course, be a Noble Sacrifice, which isn't even too bad necessarily. Nope, it's not. Is it a Redemption? It's not. So the most likely secret here is Avenge. Okay. Paladins have basically no way to kill this. He'd have to have, like, Equality Elven Archer. Like, it's pretty ridiculous what he'd have to be able to kill this thing right now. Mech Warper does not let him kill it. There's a Light's Justice, which is interesting. And he hits the Spider Tank. Now, as you know, Generally not a fan of hitting creatures if they're not going to kill them. And this is a pretty good illustration of why. Lots of things can happen. I could actually have healed this up. In fact, should I? This makes it a 5-3. I'd actually rather have a 3-4 than a 5-3. Because this increases the odds of it surviving. Now it survives against, well, it doesn't survive against a Hammer of Wrath, does it? Maybe I should have probably just played this. I guess this is a bigger creature than this. Okay, so now he has this stuff. So presumably the secret is Avenge. That's the most likely thing. So how do we handle it? I think the way that you handle it is like this. Because this has 4 health. And I can't combo the Eviscerate. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll pop the spiders and give him his Avenge. So this becomes a 4-3. Which allows my guy to kill it. And now let's just play the Iron Sensei. So that will die to a spider plus the Justice, but I have a 5-5. Which is pretty good. Unfortunately, this thing is going to be dead before it can buff the spider again. But next turn I got Spectral Knight, which is really good. I can also combo Eviscerate with the Scarlet Crusader if needed. So it's looking alright. He's got 6 cards to my 6, soon to be 7. A lot of his cards are 1/1s. I have the Ninja on the board. He's got the play. It's still anyone's game, but I think I have the edge here. That's a bit conservative using the spiders, I think. I think he should have used his weapon. He's at 27 health, so seems like it would have not been the worst thing in the world just to use the weapon there. Alright, so I can use this and combo Eviscerate. Tragically, I don't have a dagger in hand, so we'll just play Spectral Knight. Kill the first iteration. Now he can use the Slime plus his weapon to kill the Spider Tank, but keep in mind this was basically a 5-drop being used to kill a 3-drop and take 5 damage. And unfortunately for him, it doesn't seem he has anything better than that. He should have an extra spider on the table, though. I don't know why he doesn't. Why he didn't do the spider. Please don't hit my Spectral Knight. Alright, well, hit it once. Could have been worse. If it hit it twice, that would have been annoying, because then it would have put this guy within death's range of the Light's Justice. Okay. Turn 6. I can actually get off this Divine Shield if I wanted to. Yeah, there might not be anything better, so sure, let's do that. Let's play a bear. Let's kill that. And pass the turn. So now this plus Light's Justice will kill the bear. The recruit can then... Actually no, this plus the recruit kills the bear. He then kills the owl with his weapon. I have a 4-2. And he's only got 2 cards, so they have to be pretty good ones. Ah, he's going to get that Divine Shield back. Although I think that's actually a mistake here, because unless... Yeah, that's just a mistake to do this, because now he can't kill the bear. He really needed to have killed the bear. Oh, he does the old damage without killing it thing again. As I've said many times, I really am not a big supporter of that strategy. Alright, do I value the Divine Shield or this? Let's go for the Divine Shield. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll do this. We'll combo the Eviscerates to kill that. I have plenty of health, so I don't mind taking some damage to do this. And he can hit that bear again. He hit the Spider Tank and he hit the bear, so he's taken 6 completely unnecessary damage this game. Now I can finish off the bear, but he's going to run into trouble. Because I've got 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 3 is 11 damage. And that's enough to kill him, unless he's got a Defender of Argus or something to give this taunt. Yes, Sun Fury. God, what's their name? Sun Fury Crusader? I forget. Well, anyway, let's just do this and this. And that's all she wrote. That was good. This opponent did not play very well. The mage, I don't think the mage played very well either. But unlike in the mage game, in this game I actually played fine. And I think the paladin had worse cards as well. Also, he played worse. He did a lot of hitting things with a weapon to not kill it. I don't think you have quite enough resources in Hearthstone in terms of your health to just whack things without killing them. Unless you have a really good reason. like you're a druid and you're hitting, you know, a Goldshire Footman and it doesn't really cost you anything, you know, stuff like that. Okay, we're up against a paladin again. Kang 87. Okay. We have the second player coin again. Okay. I mean, you can keep this. You can go turn 1 coin dagger, turn 2 this, turn 3 this, turn 3 that. But then you don't need both of these 3 drops. And so you either mulligan one of the 3 drops, or you mulligan the 4 drop. Let's mulligan one of these 3 drops. So do I coin dagger? It's interesting. I mean, if he plays a recruit, that does kind of get wasted. But then again, I still get board presence. I think really that's just the right thing to do. If you've got a barber, I think it's worth doing this. It shuts down a lot of opening plays. I don't have any backstabs or anything that could do the same job. If he plays a 2-3, then it'll trade with my barber. I still have a 2-2 weapon. I think that was fine to use the coin on to basically get a 2-2 weapon. He just plays a recruit. Alright, sound. I'm going to play the one I just top decked because I'm like, oh, I just like to make coins against paladins. Now, here, don't have a way to combo eviscerate because I used my coin. So a spider tank, dancing swords would be annoying here. It's got that. That's actually also annoying because I can't quite kill this. Oh, this is good. I could have played the bear, but, you know, the old saying, don't let paladins keep creatures. I feel like it was worth it to clear the board there without having to give away my creature. Could have played the bear, I suppose, and whack and had a 3-3 out. Ah, so I don't have a weapon out anymore. This thing will kill my dude. I could make a dagger again, hit this, kill that, and I can still then play an auto barber. Or I can just play this and take my chances letting the paladin keep the creature. Well, the old saying is don't let paladins keep creatures. I could also actually do the grizzly and the infiltrator. Then of course I get wrecked sort of hard by consecration. Lots of options here. What you do could make a really big difference. Alright, I'm gonna go for the plan of... That's not a combo. Not letting the paladin keep any creatures out. Did I even do this right? Could I have ended up with a 2-2 weapon? If I had played that and eviscerated? No, I wouldn't have. I would have had no weapon then. Well, hell. Can't quite kill that. Only got 5 damage. So I have to do something a little bit undesirable here. I need to ignore it. And play Nullifier, whatever Bib Dowden. Bib Dowden, yeah, that's the one. So this survives versus him. Unlike Ascension, it only deals 2 damage. And he does have a Consecration to clear my board. Ouch. I can't eviscerate this thing to finish it off because it's untargetable. Ouch. It's just bad here. Mad scientist. I guess he wants a secret, but I'm actually happy he played this. I'll let him have a secret, that's fine. Can't sap this thing, of course. So, yeah, we're going to play a Shredder. Give him a secret. Make a dagger. Hope it's a noble sacrifice so I can get it out of the way with my dagger. I'm behind right now. You can kill off the first iteration of the Shredder with a hammer or a True Silver. Or he can put a Divine Shield on this. He can't buff it. I guess that's the good thing. He can't put Buska Kings on it, so there's that. So I guess I'm threatening to get ahead, but he has a secret and 5 cards. And the play. So I'm not feeling too great about my chances here. The Coin Dagger did not work out that well this time. Maybe maybe Fan of Knivesing, the Razorfen Hunter was a mistake. Oh, yep, you can't target that with your... What would he want to target it with? That's weird. Alright, so here, I'm in an awkward situation. I want to sap this, but if I do, I can't play my Sea Giant. Ah, but if I silence it, I can play my Sea Giant. So that's good. I think that's definitely worth doing here. Cut. Now the problem is, I'm running a little low on health, so I could actually get burned out here. I'm down to 15 here. Then it's going to be down to 11. He's got a lot of cards. He could very easily burn me out. Not very easily, what am I talking about? You know, reasonably easily burn me out. I can't remember if I have an anti-kill bot. I think I do. I think I have an anti-kill bot in this deck, so I could catch back up and win. But he only needs 11 damage and 5 cards, you know, that's kind of serious. So there it is. He only now needs 9 more damage to kill me. And he has a Peacekeeper. And I've already used my Owl, so that's staying as a 1/6, which is a problem. Wow, that just went all the way bad. So I am in a lot of trouble now. I can't kill this 6/5. I can sap it, but of course then it, you know, becomes a Sludge Belcher. Alright, well we have to do this, and we have to do... Do I have to Eviscerate? I mean, I could actually throw away the Sea Giant and use Eviscerate on this, which is interesting. But no, let's just sap it. Let's Eviscerate the Peacekeeper. Let's kill that off. So now he can play Sludge Belcher, and I can't get rid of it. I used my Owl prematurely. That Peacekeeper pretty much wins him the game if he wasn't going to win already anyway. He plays Sludge Belcher, I can't deal with it. This stuff does not let me deal with the Sludge Belcher very well. And does he have a good 4-drop to come up with it? He sure does. True Silver takes me down to 2 health, so I'm actually threatened with loss by this Sludge Belcher. Because True Silver gets me down to 2 health. Even if I don't die, he still has 2 cards. It's just a problem. Alright, let's do this. Let's write that. That does not help me at all. So we finish the Sludge Belcher off. And now he can get me down to 1 health. Any damage and he wins. God, that was annoying. Maybe I misplayed that. I could have sapped his Sludge Belcher, but then I couldn't have played the Sea Giant. Yeah, well, unless I top deck Assassinate, I lose. Oh, he's actually going to kill off my Auctioneer. Not bad. It stops me from drawing cards, reduces my likelihood of getting that Assassinate that I need. A reasonable plan just to go all in on this Force Tank Max. Got another Oil, which is cute, but it doesn't really help me. I can't even suicide myself. Alright, well played. That was annoying. Well, I said in the last video that even if this only like goes to 2 wins, I still think this deck was better than the one I played with last time as a Paladin, or made it to 8 wins. I feel like it's fine. I feel like the game against the Mage I misplayed. I feel like against the last game, well, that might have been a reasonable loss, or maybe I even misplayed and didn't even realize it. Or maybe he just had a strong deck. I mean, even with a good deck, you're going to lose sometimes. So I'm not too discouraged about this particular run. I mean, I'm not happy with how it's going to end, but I feel like it was a fun deck, and I enjoyed playing with it. The games were fun to win with. Now here, I could do some shenanigans. I could coin this on turn 3, then play this on turn 4, but I really think that's just a mistake. It's better just to keep my 1-drop, and hope I can get an Auto Barber, or something playable. I did not. So hopefully he passes here. I am going to have to miss turn 2, just making the dagger. Then again, of course, on turn 3 I could coin one of these things out to try to clear out his board. Loot Hoarder, that's fine. I had nothing better to do than to make a dagger anyway. Now I could, in preparation for the fact that I'm going to put an Oil on, actually hang on to this dagger, but I would really rather just use the dagger on that Loot Hoarder and not go all in on the Oil like that. I'd rather honestly play this than play the Oil, unless it really means something. And it looks like here I'm hoping to top deck that Spider Tank. Come on, Spidey. No, but this is still better, I think, than the Sensei. It puts out more total power. So let's do that. Okay, so now I can coin into a Spectral Knight, which is totally fine. Priests have a devil of a time dealing with this. It's got a Wailing Soul. Interesting. So it's tempting with this just to play the Oil. Otherwise, I have to lose kind of a lot of resources. Alright, we'll do this. It's not the greatest use of the Oil ever, but clears out his creature. Saves my coin. Hopefully he doesn't have a good 5-drop. I can play this and just trump whatever he plays. And then get this out later on, get some cards. Who knows? I can also play Dagger, Coin, Oil, which will combo the oil and let me kill most of the things that he could play here. That might be better, actually, than what I am thinking. He does have 7 cards to my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of cards. Hasn't played much. Senjin. Alright. Do I want to coin oil here? I really don't. I just don't want to. I could, and then I could throw the Murloc and hit him. And then I have a 4/1 weapon and a zombie chow. Or no, hang on. It'll actually be comboed. So if this gets comboed, I could just trade this. I could trade either one of them for it. So then I have a 4/2 weapon out. Interesting. Is that worth it? Alright, I'm going to take a chance here. I don't know if this is the right play, but if the play I'm going to make, I feel like it's worth it to get this minion out. That was kind of my issue against that paladin, is I just kept clearing his board, but I didn't develop a strong enough board presence while clearing his board, so he just ended up playing big creatures in one. I need to get something on the board here. So is he going to heal that Senjin? I wouldn't mind seeing him heal it. It does mean that my Spectral Knight won't kill it, but it also means he's not playing a 6-drop, which I'm okay with. Alright, he gets the kill for my little Murloc, which is unfortunate. Okay, Blade Flurry to go with my oil. So I can play this Coin Sensei and have a 6/5. It does just die to Shadow Word Death, though. I think what I'm gonna do is hit this, dagger it down. That seems fine. And I could coin for the healer to buff this up, but I'd rather just play the Shredder and hang on to the coin. This is a reasonable alternative to coining out the healer, and if this thing doesn't die, which is a 4/3, priests have a notoriously difficult time with 4/3s, then I'll be able to buff it next turn with the Sensei. Ah, Velen's chosen. So now Holy Nova would actually clear them both out. He doesn't have a coin, thankfully. Can't actually kill this. I don't have my Sap or my Assassinate. That's a little bit annoying. Oh boy. It's not great. Well, let me tell you. I guess I can use my Shredder to kill this. Unfortunately, and then to dagger it to death. But unfortunately, if I do that, my Shredder goes away and I lose my Sensei potential. Ah, there it is. Sap. I think this is fine. So I'm going to do this. Coin. And Sap. Now he does get to charge with it again, but I got 2 cards. One for the coin, one for the Sap. I have a 4/3 and a 4/4, which of course are notoriously difficult for priests to kill. I got rid of that Velen's Chosen. A 2/5 with charge isn't really that impressive here. He really needs to do something better than that. I can go dagger. With 8 mana, I can go dagger, oil, hit something, and blade flurry for a total of 8 damage. So I can kill just about anything. It's gonna freeze this. I'm pretty okay with that. He couldn't kill this guy, which I'm fine with. Okay. So I could play the Barber, do this, which would make it 5 attack, and then Blade Flurry to kill that thing. Or just hit it. Why am I playing Blade Flurry? I could just hit it and kill it. Then I go down to 17 health. Little risky, I suppose. A more conservative plan is to Fan of Knives, which will draw me 2 cards, and just run my Auctioneer into it and say the Auctioneer's done his job. And then I can play Darkscale Healer. So, the question is, do I want to use up an oil? I could also play the Sensei, get the oil out, kill this, down to 17, this grows. That seems a little bit greedy, doesn't it? Alright, we'll try it. I don't know if this is the right play, but it's the play I'm going to make. Alright, so my Shredder just became... Oh my god, this thing didn't die. Oh my god. Oh, because I was gonna... Oh shit. That was terrible. What am I thinking? I wanted to play the barber oil. That would have killed it. With the sensei and the oil, this thing didn't actually die. Oh my god, I am terrible at everything. That was just a terrible mistake, and I deserve to lose. The end. The end. I deserve to lose this game. If I win, that's just a miracle, but I deserve to lose this game after that terrible play. Alright, well, so he kills my Shredder. I get a Whirling Sapmatic, which is one of the best drops. He does have a lot of cards in his hand. Yes, including the Knight to kill this thing. Oh, he's got a Holy Nova to clear my board, which is totally fine. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I deserve to lose. I completely deserve to lose this entire game. Okay, so I'd actually be doing really, really, really well if I had played that last turn in a sensible fashion. So, yeah, even with that, he's got 8 cards to my 7. I have a board that's difficult for him to deal with. Spell damage makes Fan of Knives and Blade Flurry relevant. I can dagger this, and Blade Flurry will deal 3 damage across the board. I can then do Fan of Knives for 2 damage across the board. Jesus. That's weird that I am so bad at Hearthstone. Okay, well, he played a Shredder, which on turn 10 is not the most impressive play. Man, I could have had that Sensei out behind this thing and just, like, gotten it all huge. Oh, wow. This could have been an epic beatdown. Instead, I took 5 damage for absolutely nothing and threw away everything I had. Okay. So, let's see. This is actually not that impressive of a turn 10. I'm still in the game. There's a lot I could do here. Let's see. If I play Sea Giant, that does not let me do Blade Flurry because I don't have a dagger out. I can do Fan of Knives, which doesn't really achieve that much. So I think we're going to go for the Blade Flurry approach. The way you do it is how? Blade Flurry for 3, that'll kill the Shredder. And then Fan of Knives for 2. After killing whatever pops out of here. Yeah. So you do Blade Flurry. Gosh, I can actually play a Sea Giant and Blade Flurry. Is that worth it? Nah, whatever. Let's just do this. So we Blade Flurry. He gets his Appomatic as well. Fan of Knives actually kills everything, which is nice. And I hit him. Great damage. Man, if this guy were making a video, he'd be like, well, my opponent just played terribly. The guy was a complete idiot. But he somehow still won. I guess my deck must be really bad. Or I played even worse or something. Just like I was talking about earlier about the mage opponent. I think I've played this game worse than the mage did. Which means I should win, because the mage won, right? Yeah? Okay, makes no sense. So he's got 6 cards. Is he gonna Shadow Madness? Okay, so Shadow Madness, if he can buff it, will be good. Otherwise, it's a little bit weak. It's just 4 mana kill thing. And he gets the right one of those, which I'm not complaining about, because I deserve to lose. Okay, I think this is the time for Sea Giant. So we do Grizzly and Sea Giant, and I'll kill that. So Mind Control on this would be annoying, but I could then sprint and Scarlet Crusader and get him down to 11. Might be able to burn him out. Shadow Word Death would be annoying, because then he could play other stuff after it. Let's see if he has either one of those cards. So no Mind Control. Does he have Shadow Word Death? No, he does not actually have Shadow Word Death. So I lucked out a little bit that he did not have Shadow Word Death. Or really anything for that matter. Just a micro machine. Dancing Swords. Okay, so we kill Mr. Creepa. Let's see here. Which of these do I kill? Either way, he gets a card and my bear is gonna die. That happens either way. So let's kill that. Alright, well, he didn't have Shadow Word Death last time. Oh god. Well, he didn't take my Sea Giant, which is something of a miracle. Am I threatening lethal? 8, 12, 14. He's at 16. I can do 15, so I'm not quite threatening lethal. Alright, he gets a card. Back Warper, okay. And he has a heal bot, which is enough, but he definitely does not die. So it's a close game. Again, remember though, I should have won easily. I just played terribly. So it's all my fault if I lose. I don't get to go like, oh, he got so lucky that he had a mech antique heal bot. Let's sprint here and see what my options are. So I can deal a lot of damage. I can actually deal 8, 12, 14, 18 damage. But I'm a mana shy of finishing him off with the other Eviscerate, and he can heal himself before I can do that. So what I'm going to do here is dagger up to kill this micro machine. This does not kill anything, but I think it's reasonable to kill that off and to kill this off. Hit him in the face. I already attacked. Pass the turn. So my thinking here is this guy holds up against both of his minions. He can't Shadow Word Paint it. And I am low on health, but he's low on cards, so he's not going to burn me out. Yeah. Interestingly, neither of his minions actually dies, so Kel'Thuzad is not a big deal. I'm just going to kill it, and that'll be that. Alright, can I kill him now? I gotta check this. So I can deal 12, 13, plus 8 is 21 damage. That's including my dagger. 12, 13, plus 8 is 21. I don't think that's worth going for, because he can catch back up. So I will kill Kel'Thuzad. I don't want to hit these things with my dagger, particularly. Do I? Do I want to hit those things with my dagger? You know what? I really don't want to, but he's only got 0 cards, so you know what? Let's just go down to 8. If he manages to burn me down by top-ticking back-to-back Holy Fires, then so be it. But Sunwalker's massive here. Pretty much has to get a Mind Control off the top. He gets a Spider Tank, which doesn't really do the job. I can kill that with an Eviscerate. Just gonna check to see what spare part he gets. He wants a Coolant, I think. Seems like that's the best one. It looks like he got a +1 health. No, a Taunt, that's fine. Alright, so here... Alright, can I win? I can assassinate this, and then deal 8, 11, plus 8 is 19 damage. Wait. I can just silence it. Then I can also get a dagger out, so that's 20. Okay, that's the move. Finally get him all the way down to 0. That was one of the most embarrassing games I've played on video. This whole video is. It's one of those where I'm tempted to just be like, hey guys, sorry, the rest of the Rogue run, it went 12-0, but I had some technical difficulties, so I won't be able to post that one. It was really great though, you should have seen it, sorry. And then here's the next run, it's time for Shaman, or whatever. But I will post it, as is evidence from the fact that you're hearing me say these words. And just deal with the consequences of people seeing that I'm bad at Hearthstone. Yahoo! Worthy opponent. Okay, what do we have here? A Druid. Tough matchup. Ortomen. Almost like an Ottoman, I guess. But... yeah. Kind of a weird name. Let's mulligan. Whoa, let's not mulligan the bear. So, keep the 1-drop. Bless you, Psyche. Keep the 2-drop. Got the Iron Sensei again, which, as I didn't have high expectations for that card. It has not been a blockbuster item. Although it's really good with the Bip Bopper 15,000, the 2/5 untargetable. Because you can hide this behind it fairly effectively and get it to be up to a 4/7, which is taunt and untargetable. For the face he goes, would I coin into a bear? I think I would. Just to get some board presence, but this seems even better. Actually, let me coin the bear out. This way I can hit him in the face, and he can't shapeshift my infiltrator. Although if he plays like a spider tank, I'm going to really regret not playing these in time. Alright, Wrath to get past my bear. Or is he actually killing the bear? Smart! I think a lot of people would have actually just done this guy to get the card, but he made the right call in my opinion. Let's go for the swords. He can swipe and clear my board and go up 2 cards. One because he used a card to kill 2 creatures, and then another because this gives him a card. But that's life. Alright, we're gonna get to kill this. He goes up a card, but then I go up a card, but then after this dies, he goes up a card. It's a real back and forther here. I could actually do this, which is even better. Has to keep that health high on my dancing swords. And this guy's a mech, so if he lives, I can get it to be a 5/4. It's got 6 cards, 6. I have a 2/1. I don't necessarily want to play this next turn. I might rather just play the tiger. Let's see. Well, if I play this, I can combo the Eviscerate to kill this thing. I think that seems fine.
Come close and listen.
Let's keep that board clear. Bonkety, bonkety. It's going to be a little difficult for him to clear this. I mean, a swipe shapeshift could kill this and this, or this and this. But it'll be his whole turn, he'll take extra damage. Well, just 1 extra damage, and then take another 4 from this, and I have this coming down. I think I'm okay. I'd rather still not see a swipe. But there are maybe big minions he could play here that would be more annoying than a swipe. Sunwalker I could deal with. I don't know, actually. What could he really play that would really scare me? This is definitely not it, though. So, we have an interesting choice here. I could go for the face. I got 5, 9, 11, 12 damage. Can I combo the Eviscerate? Well, 5, 9, 11. Okay, so I combo the Eviscerate, and then I can kill him. Well, that was quite the textbook finish there. Let's go long. Let's go a little bit above. Oh, I should say well played. Let's go a little bit above 45 minutes. See if we can make it up to 6 wins. Playing some of the worst Hearthstone. I bet you could like go back in time on this channel, open up like that first Hearthstone video that I ever made. It was a Druid run. I probably played that game better than I played this video, which is, you know, it's good fun for everyone to watch me suck, right? Six Flags Day. That's, you know, this name would be better if it was Six Flags All Day. That would be a hilarious name, like Six Flags All Day, baby. But Six Flags Day just seems sort of stupid. All right, so up against the mage. Of course, I don't have the coin this time, which is fitting because I got a whole hand of 3 drops, and I'd love to have had the coin. Ah, there's my All-Star 2 drop. Thank God I got this thing. Well, I shouldn't really complain. I mean, it's better to have this than to have nothing. Oh, geez. Well, what do we got here? Snow Chugger. Butts. So this is actually really awkward. I play this. She can ping the big one, and then kill the little one with Mr. Chugger. Mr. Chugs here, as I like to call him, and I just don't get anywhere at all. She's actually going to play a Geomancer, which also makes sense, because she can kill the big one with Mr. Chugs, and then she has spell damage.
Mr. Chugs.
Mr. Chugs. Alright, we'll kill Mr. Chugs like this, and I'll play the big one. Now, you might say, oh, Boris, why are you doing this? This dies to Frostbolt and Flame Cannon thanks to the Geomancer. Well, when you're behind, you gotta take risks. I'm pretty behind. This is a really shitty hand. Chateaupe doesn't have those spells. She has it. She has it. No, she doesn't have it. She actually has an Ogre Brute. Oh my god. Alright, well, that's great. So what we're gonna do here is kill the Geomancer. And I'm actually going to think. I could heal this back up, then it still dies to the Brute. Or I could just play the bear. It dies to the Brute, then I can make a dagger and finish it off. Alright, let's do this. Of course, the Brute could miss the bear and hit my face or hit the dancing swords. But then that would have made this irrelevant anyway, so whatever. I'm behind here. My hand's pretty crappy. The Brute did not miss. Ah, Spectral Knight, huh? So I think I'm going to play this. The reason is, even though I go down cards doing this, I gotta get that board presence. If you can't win on cards, you gotta at least win on board presence. She got this, which is pretty scary, because that could definitely matter in the arena. Lots of good cards from X. Ah, alright, so she's gonna get 1 or 2 cards. Okay, just 1, thankfully. from the Cult Master. It could have been a lot worse. Could have really been a lot worse. She actually goes for the face. Well, that makes a certain kind of sense. Why throw this away? She can start going for the burnout victory here. Alright, well, we have to kill the Cult Master, of course. And then I think it behooves me to kill this thing. Now the question is, do I heal my face or do I heal this guy? I'm gonna make a really bold move here. I'm gonna heal that guy. You might say, "Oh, Boris, you know, you're down to 16 health versus a mage with 6 cards. Aren't you being a little bit dumb?" Well, when you're behind, you gotta take risks. I feel like if I had healed my face, he could have traded this for my Spectral Knight. I would have had no board presence and I would have lost to just about anything. Here I still have a chance in hell of top-ticking Blade Flurry and being able to clear the board with oil and coming back and winning. Okay, that was not the most impressive 6th turn, so I feel okay here. Now he throws this away when it's not giving him a card. I think he should have committed to his plan. There's Blade Flurry, so I do get a board clear if I want one. I can also sprint, but I think sprint would be a mistake. What I think I need to do is play this Tiger. Maximum board presence going here. Just going to keep it super simple. First, I'm going to give him his secret, in case it's like a duplicate or something stupid. I don't mind him having 2 Raging Organs. Alright, now if this is a Vaporize, I'm going to regret it. Oh, jeez. Please be Ice Armor. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I really couldn't care less. So then we're going to hit him in the face, because we're remaking the dagger. I actually feel okay about this. Got a 5/5, an untargetable 4/3. Card-wise, I'm okay. I can go Oil Flurry for 4 damage across the board, so I have my own Flame Strike here. I can hit something for an extra 4 damage, although I don't really want to hit anything when I'm at 18 health versus a mage, but it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. So the Shade, I might actually prompt my Blade Flurrying here. Although if she plays nothing else, it'll be kind of a waste of a Blade Flurry, so I might not do that. She can't actually target either of my minions with that hero power. So, if I Blade Flurry here, I'm using 2 cards to kill a Shade, which is a little weak. This thing will hit me down to 14 health. I don't know. I think I have to go for this. So it's a little risky. She could definitely burn me out. This hits me down to 14. She's got a couple of fireballs back here. She's going to win. But if the Shade goes into the Spectral Knight, that's really good news, because that means she doesn't think she can kill me. And then I have a really big lead on the board with some board clearing and some card drawing potential. This does not die to Fireball. She needs a Polymorph for this. I've never given her any targets to Polymorph this game, so she could very well have a Polymorph. Just a Flame Strike. Alright, well, this is fine. This thing does not die to the Shade. This thing, she can't ping because she's out of mana. She's probably just going to keep this hidden. I have a feeling she did. I have a feeling that was kind of a blunder, Flame Strike. She's acting like with the targeting and where she's hovering, like she thought she could kill my Sea Giant. Okay, so she keeps it hidden. This does mean that if she has 2 fireballs, she wins next turn, because this will hit me down to 13. Then she plays Fireball, Fireball, Ping, and wins. I could get around that by playing Oil Blade Flurry. So let's see. I could go for the Oil Flurry. Tragically, I can't combo my Oil. This is 4 mana, not 3. So I play Oil, hit her, Blade Flurry. So this is basically a total of, with my weapon, 8 damage. 8 plus 13 is 21. I'm not that jazzed about that. So what I'm gonna do, well, it does get rid of the Shade though. Leaves me with an 8/4 and a 5/1. If she doesn't kill the Sea Giant, which she seems like she can't, then I will win doing that plan. And I have 2 Eviscerates in this. You know, I think that's actually the right move. Alright, we'll try it. So we'll do this. Hit her in the face. Blade Flurry to kill that Shade. get all this extra damage on. Remake the dagger. Even an uncomboed eviscerate will kill her. I have sprint to draw 4 cards, which will there's a high chance of finding, well, not a high, but a reasonably decent chance of finding an eviscerate. I basically get 5 out of 18 cards. Oh, she passes the turn. Okay, well, that'll do it then. I guess she just couldn't deal 4 damage. Sweet dogs. This was a very undeserved run, but we made it to 6 wins, so almost as good as that Paladin run, even if I lose. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like and/or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.